Let's see. Is there anything to loot? That's always the first thing always the first thing you should ask when you enter a new place. Is there anything to loot? Go over to your friend's house. Is there anything to loot here? It's not stealing, I'm just looting. Video games taught me.
You Republic people are so pathetic, sitting around groveling at the table scraps the galactic senators deign to give you. It makes me sick.
The senators work for the good of the whole galaxy, not for individual gain.
Ha! Don't make me laugh, you gutless simp. It's the destiny of weak-minded fools like you to be ruled over by the strong, like we Sith.
I'm warning you. Don't push me or you'll get just what you're asking for.
Try it. Just try it. I'd love to see you throw the first punch. And with all the cameras around, the Selkath would be all over you inside of 30 seconds. You break their laws. You pay the price, Republic scum. But I can see that you're not man enough to back up your words anyway. If you ever feel like relieving yourself of your worthless existence, feel free to come by our enclave here. We have many, many ways to fulfill your wish.
So, what are the Selkath more powerful?
Yeah, what are you... Oh, I apologize, Master Jedi. I should not have been rude.
How'd you know I was a Jedi? I'm holding a blaster, not a lightsaber. Yeah, I'd like to ask you a few questions about that little exchange there.
Well, of course, I'm always willing to help a Jedi. What do you require?
Why are there Sith on Manaan?
Well, for the Kolto, of course. Really, that's the only reason anyone would want to be here. It's the only reason the Selkath built Ahto City in the first place. To explore Kolto.
What's Kolto?
You're joking, right? I'm sorry, but everyone knows what Kolto is. It's the most powerful healing agent in the galaxy. I would have died several times myself if we didn't have this stuff handy. But the reason it's important here is that Kolto is only found naturally on Manaan, and all of our attempts to synthesize it have failed miserably. So, we sit here on the surface, the Selkath harvesting what Kolto bubbles up from the bottom of the ocean, and we buy it from them. Well, us and the Sith, of course. The Selkath don't want to play favorites.
Oh, okay. So it's like an early version of Bacta. Like before Bacta was created. Yeah, they both stay here?
The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides, selling Kolto to everyone that needs it, and making themselves too valuable to be worth conquering. Well, that, and they threaten to destroy the only natural source of Kolto on the planet if anyone tries to attack them. But I think they're underestimating the length the Sith will go to get what they want. They're probably planning something already. Is there anything else you require?
Well, that makes sense. Have you seen an ancient star map?
A star map? Like an ancient artifact or something? No, I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Okay, never mind. I must go.
Of course. If you have any other questions, you should probably see Roland Wan. He's the Republic diplomat here. He's by the Republic Enclave near the visitor residences. Oh, if you don't know where that is, go north from here, then south past the port official in the first courtyard, east into the second courtyard, then north, then east again. You got that? Have a pleasant stay, Master Jedi.
Sure. Sure, I got that. Sure. Okay, oh, merchant. Hello, merchant. Who the hell are you? Oh, this is a Selkath. Okay. Foods and provisions. Yeah, let me see your inventory. Hi, Jolie. You've got med packs and repair kits, and I can actually buy a whole bunch of parts. Tempting. I'm not going to. Why are you selling thermal detonators? You sell food. Why are you selling extremely illegal explosives? Civilian possession of these items is outlawed almost everywhere. I guess not on Manaan. So yeah, Manaan is like, who's this? Alright, Juhani, just stop me whenever. Okay.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
How did you become a Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
You stopped me. Sure, let's continue.
Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived.
Where did you live? Actually, what's the Cathar homeworld like?
It was not the homeworld of the Cathar that I lived
Oh,
in.
okay.
My parents had long fled from that place, and perhaps that is a story for another time. Rather, it was a human hive world that I was raised on, the hind end of space, a pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
Did you meet a Jedi?
Yes. Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored.
So what'd you do?
From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference, as the Jedi were. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
That's interesting. It's like she, instead of the Jedi coming to her and taking her as like a little kid, like she actually, like, left in search of him and got accepted. So that's cool. Nubasa, hello. What sorts of exotic species? Why would you want to buy animals? Oh, so you're like starting a zoo or something? Yeah, zoological compound. So you want me to smuggle them? So you want to smuggle them in? Oh, okay. That's the stuff that's allowed. I kind of don't want to get rid of the Gizka. What are you chewing? Are you like silent talking? Oh, now I stopped. I'm tempted to say Gizka, but at the same time they're so adorable I don't really want to get rid of them. Yeah, no, sorry, I don't have anything for you. Yeah, sure. In case I ever want to get rid of those adorable Gizka. Which, let's be honest, I don't think I ever will. West Central Courtyard? What's this? Private hangar? What's this? Sith hangar. Okay. Am I allowed in here? Okay. Camera's deactivated. Oh, hello. Hello, Sith soldier.
Enough time to listen to your stories. I've got a full shipment of Colto ready to load before my shift is over.
Alright, whatever. I'm just trying to make small talk. There's actually Twi'leks? Oh. Hello.
We've got all the proper Colto trading permits, so back off.
Well, fine, jerks. Just saying hi. Anyways, let's go into West Central. See what's there for us. I'll go ahead and use Master Speed. And this is just someone you can play Bazak with. I'm not gonna do that right now because I already did that in like the last batch of episodes. Let's see what's here. Oh, hello. Laws governing the activities of off-roaders. Yeah, what are the rules exactly? Oh my. Pretty damn protective of Colto, huh? Understandable. That's it? Only 2 laws? Oh, okay. I get you. How can you be neutral when the Sith are trying to conquer everything? But yeah, it's like, what if the Sith conquer everything? Then what use do they have of your planet? It seems a little short-sighted. Alright. Again with the docking fees. Yeah, make it 50 credits. I wonder if you can persuade him. Because, like, my persuasion skill is pretty damn high. So I'm kind of thinking that you can't. Alright, well, here's the docking fee. It's only 100 credits, so it's like, who cares? Yeah. Alright, whatever. Looks like we can't really leave, or else we'll have to pay the fee again. That's a good way to lose money, just... Oh, hello. Hi, Jolie.
Got something on your mind?
You never did actually say why you decided to come with me.
No, I never did I?
No, you sure didn't. Are you always gonna be this elusive?
Elusive? Me elusive? Obviously, you've never tried to grab a Twi'lek dancing girl after drinking too much Onderan Willick juice. At any rate, I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
Yeah, but you didn't have to come with me specifically. Move on to where?
To bed. I'm old and tired, you know.
No, really.
How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I'd bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. Then there's all the critters in the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
You do that on your own. Why are you staying with me?
So I could. Well, not having a ship does tend to put a damper
well,
on that
sure.
kind of idea, however. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
You know what my destiny is?
Of course not. Weren't you listening last time? I can see that you have a destiny before you, but the details are far from clear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you.
Very dark.
I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
But I'm like a champion of the light side. How do you see something dark? I don't understand. Maybe it's just the lighting. No, go ahead and tell me more. I'm interested now.
Your future will come of its own accord, trust me. Sometimes navel-gazing at it doesn't get you anywhere. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. That can be all bad.
Who's Nomi?
Nomi Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
Well, hey, it's fun talking to you, even if you are an asshole sometimes. So, you're coming along as some kind of observer.
Nonsense. If I ever refused to help you when you asked, how confused can one person be anyway? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo! Shoo!
Hey, I'm young and I'm curious. That's what young people do, Jolie. Shoot, where do I go now? We do need to find out where the star map could possibly be. I'm not entirely sure who we would talk to find that out. Not the cultural distribution center, probably. Unfortunately, Manaan has a stigma with being like one of the more boring planets, unfortunately. I think I said that twice. Laura.
Jolie, it is you.
Oh.
I need your help.
Laura, of all the people, how did you even know I'd
Help
left
me,
Kashyyyk?
Obi-Wan.
I
I
didn't-
need your help.
Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunring. But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why? Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolie. Sunray has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunray isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down.
Well, of
Laura.
course. It
Where's
was the
Sunray
Sith who
now?
accused him.
Sunray's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Alora. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunray. Somehow.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll look into this. Maybe some of the judges will. Johnny Mercenary? Oh. Well, anyways. Yeah, let's go ahead and go to this court and find out what's going on. Let's go ahead and do a quick save just to be safe. Hello.
The Republic respects the peace of Otto City, Your Honor. But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair fight. The Sith are cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers.
Well, the fact that there was a fight at all.
They were provoked, Your Honor. The Sith goaded them into this fight.
10,000 credits? Holy cow. Oh, no objections? It's 10,000 credits, guys.